have a mentor, what does your mentor look like? Is your mentor male, female, mature, junior? What languages does your mentor speak? My mentor, it's everything. It's a he and it's a she. It's a junior and it's mature and it speaks all the language that you want. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my virtual mentor, PTT. PTT is a forum on the internet where you can share all the information and talk about the opinions you have in Taiwan. And it has more than 1.5 million people registered on it, and like each day, it has 100,000 people go online. I consider myself as a PTT addict, like a drug addict, 毒虫. There's once the connection of PTT got broke. I was totally feel like a passion with drug withdrawal symptom, like 药物戒断. I kept logging and failed, and I feel super anxious until the connection finally got back. I feel super relieved. I started to use PTT when I was an exchange student in Czech Republic, where I want to travel to different countries with my student budget. I heard that there's a board called Couchsurfing on PTT, where you can post the accommodations you have and to share with the people traveling from the other side of the country and vice versa. So I posted my first post on PTT, and after that I couch surfed and host more than 20 times with the people around the globe. I made great friends through that couch surfing board. Many people, my friends, told me different things. Some of them told me how to be a backpacker, and the others guide me and help me to plan my career. I consider them both my friends and mentors. And a couple of years back, I decided that I want to apply for grad school. And the first step I need to go is to pass my TOEFL. And for me, I'm a stutterer, so I feel super uncomfortable when dealing with the TOEFL speaking session, because it makes you to speak with a machine and you cannot redo it, and normally you only have like 50 seconds to go. So I tried a lot of times, but I still fail. And then I met a master of TOEFL on PTT, and she agreed to give me a call. And I told her that I will be much more comfortable if I could talk to a friend, a real person, but not talking to one machine. And she replied, yes, you are talking to a friend. Just imagine your friend is not at home and you need to leave a message to her. And then after she comes back to the home, she will definitely hear your speak. And just throughout this conversation, it has totally changed my mindset. And I was finally able to conquer my fear of TOEFL speaking session and made a huge improvement and passed my TOEFL. So after passing the TOEFL, I needed to write down my essay. An essay is the most important part when applying for a grad school, because it's the place to show your values and your personalities. And I was especially struggle with one topic. What's the most significant achievement in your life? What's the most significant achievement in your life? I knew the topic I want to talk about. I want to talk about my journey of conquering my fear of stuttering, and I want to talk about how I transformed from a person that afraid of mentioning about stuttering until the person I am now. But I was afraid that this is not a typical business school student topic, because it should be something like, oh, how I found a company and then I earn millions of dollars overnight. So again, I found an editor on PTT, and then I talked to him my worries, and I sent him a draft version of my essay. And he read it. He told me that, finish it, write it down. And I told him that, well, comparing to those typical business school applicants, A say my achievements seem not so significant at all. He answered, "Trust me, I used to sit by the other side of the table. I used to be an admission jury. Those jury, they are already so tired of those perfect business school stories. So when they read someone who sincerely write about their life stories, even with some vulnerabilities, they will like this person immediately." So I trust his word and I submit my essay, and 1 week after I got the interview invitation and I finally got acceptance to one of my dream schools. Throughout my experiences, I realized that, well, there will definitely be more than one mentors in our life because no one is capable of doing everything. Plus, we shouldn't expect someone will lead us the way, but we should be the captain of our own lifelong journey. But when we face some difficulties or challenges, then we just look around and ask for help, and the mentors will lead us the way. Session Master.